All right, so let's try some practice questions together. I'm going to pull up a situational style multiple choice judgment question, and I'll give you some time to consider the question. Remember to be looking for spotting the keywords, looking for what competencies are being asked about in particular to help you look at what's the most reasonable response. And I'll have some time then to walk through what makes it the right answer. So let's go for it. I'll give you some time to read it over. Feel free to pause the video if you need. So when we're looking at the question, starting with what are the clues in the question that can be helpful to you? So first of all, noticing the keywords initial session and not, the word not. So what we know about the initial session is that it's likely still a prospective client. You haven't yet agreed to work together or signed a coaching agreement. So when we look at the potential answers, A seems like something reasonable that you might address in the initial session. B also seems reasonable that a coaching client might discuss in the initial session. C, also reasonable. And E is also something that a coaching client could potentially address in the initial session. So that leaves us with D. And if the coach were to ask, what are the steps you'll take to maintain smoking cessation? That's too soon. So we know in that case that the client hasn't yet even identified that they do in fact want to quit. So talking about maintaining is too soon. So that's why D is not a likely question for the coach to ask at this stage in the coach-client relationship.